A total of 12 under-18 girls teams and 10 boys teams competed at the Moose Jaw Curling Centre for the opportunity to represent Saskatchewan at the 2023 Canadian Under-18 Championships, held in Ottawa, Ontario at the RA Centre and the Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club. On the men's side, Team Dirksen picked up their second straight under-18 provincial win. They had a strong weekend, going undefeated in round-robin play to clinch a spot in the playoffs. In the 1 versus 2 game, Team Dirksen faced a strong Team Snow but picked up the 7-3 victory and a spot in the final. Team Snow battled their way to the final game to face Team Dirksen again, and it was Team Dirksen who picked up their 6th straight win in the competition and the title of Team Saskatchewan. Team Saskatchewan was once again given 2 berths into nationals, and Team Saskatchewan 2 was awarded to Team Snow as the runner-up at provincials. Team Dirksen from the Martensville Curling Club and Team Snow from the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon went on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Championships, February 4th to 10th, 2024. After losing their first game at the event, Team Dirksen won 7 straight games to secure a spot in the national final, where they brought home the silver medal. Team Snow finished the event with a 4-4 record. Team Dirksen consists of skip Dylan Dirksen, 3rd Logan Sawicki, 2nd Tyler Dirksen, lead Gavin Martins, and coach Brad Kennedy. Team Snow consists of skip Rogan Snow, 3rd Nathan Roy, 2nd Luke Olson, lead Josh Lucier, and coach Richard Roy. Team Simpson picked up their first green jackets at the 2023 Under-18 Provincial Championships. After going undefeated through round robin, they landed a spot in the playoffs where they faced a strong Team Remishilo in the 1 versus 2 game. Team Remishilo picked up the win and advanced to the final, where Team Simpson fell to the semifinal against Team Wickenheiser, where they picked up a 7-3 win and a spot in the final, and a rematch against Team Remishilo. The second time was the charm for Team Simpson as they defeated Team Remishilo 7-3 and picked up their first green jackets. Team Simpson from the Highland Curling Club went on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Championships in Ottawa. At the national event, Team Simpson finished the event with a 5-3 record. Team Simpson is comprised of skip Shauna Simpson, 3rd Lauren Spidel, 2nd McKenna Bailey, lead Caitlin Spidel, and coach Gayleen Simpson. At the 2024 Viterra Scotties, 12 of the best women's teams competed against each other for the opportunity to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Calgary, Alberta on February 16th to 25th. The event was a round-robin format with 2 pools of 6 teams. Team Ackerman and Team Martin qualified for playoffs at the top of their respective pools, and Team Inglot and Team Barker came in second. In the playoffs, we saw Team Ackerman and Team Martin face off in the 1 versus 1 game, and Team Inglot and Team Barker in the 2 versus 2 game. After 2 close games, it was Team Ackerman who got the pass into the final, while Team Martin played Team Inglot in Sunday morning semi-final. In the final, it was a rematch of the 1 versus 1 game, where Team Ackerman faced Team Martin once again. Team Martin played an angle raise for 1 in the 10th end to tie the game and head to an extra end. It was Skylar Ackerman with the perfect hit and stick to secure her first trip as a skip to the 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. At the Scotties, Team Ackerman finished round robin with a 4-4 record in a 5-way tie and just missed playoffs based on their LSD. The team consists of skip Skylar Ackerman, 3rd Ashley Teveno, 2nd Taylor Stremick, lead Kaylin Skinner, and coach Patrick Ackerman. At the 2024 Saskatchewan Tankard, there was some great curling and shot making all week, but there was one team that stood out and rose to the top. Team McEwen blew through the round robin with a perfect 5-0 record and secured their spot in the 1 versus 1 game against Team Hartung. Team McEwen won and secured their spot in Sunday's final. It was Team Hartung versus Team Kleider in the semifinal, with the young Team Kleider winning 7-3. In the championship game, Team McEwen came out on top and secured their undefeated championship win. Team McEwen represented Team Saskatchewan on home turf in Regina on March 1st to 10th. The momentum kept going for Team Saskatchewan at the Montana's Brier, where the team went 7-1 during round robin, finishing first in their pool. After losing their first playoff game, the team went on a winning streak, placing themselves into the final. They faced a strong Team Canada in the national final, ultimately taking home the silver medal. Congratulations to skip Mike McEwen, 3rd Colton Flash, 2nd Kevin Marsh, lead Dan Marsh, and coach Brent Lang. The Men's and Women's Curling Club Championships are where club curlers get to take the next steps in their curling career. Teams who attended the provincial championship will compete for their chance to represent Saskatchewan in the coveted green jacket. The 2024 CURLSASK Club Provincials took place on February 15th to 18th at the Cali Curling Club in Regina, Saskatchewan, with the winners going on to represent Team Saskatchewan at the 2024 Club National Championships at the end of this year in Barrie, Ontario. This event was an open entry event with 10 women's teams and 25 men's teams competing from all around the province. On the women's side, it was a 10-team triple knockout format with 1 qualifier from the A event, 1 from the B event, and 2 from the C event. It was Team Yachty-O'Melian who won 3 straight games to qualify for playoffs out of the A event. Joining them was Team Ragush from the B event, and Teams Robson and Jameson from the C event. In the playoffs, it was Team Yachty-O'Melian and Team Ragush who won their semifinals and booked their ticket to the final game. In the final, it was a great battle from both teams, but ultimately Team Yachty-O'Melian secured their undefeated championship victory in a 7-6 extra end win. The team consists of skip Samantha Yachty-O'Melian, third Kim Osemlak, second Amanda Bell, and lead Renee Sotnikow. The men's event was a 26-team triple knockout with 8 teams qualifying for playoffs. Team McCusker and Team Obst came out of the A event, Team Shutra and Team Volman came out of the B event, and Team Gours, Team St. John, Team Wolsachuk, and Team Clark came out of the C event. In the playoff round, it was Team Shutra and Team Gours who won 2 games. In the playoff round, it was Team Shutra and Team Gours who won 2 games on Championship Sunday to secure the spot in the final. Team Shutra took home the Green Jackets and the 6-2 final. They will head to the 2024 Club National Championships at the end of this year in Barrie, Ontario. The team consists of skip Aaron Shutra, third Justin Heather, second Trevor Woyden, and lead Stephen McDonald. The 2024 Mixed Doubles Provincial Championships took place in Swift Current on February 15th to 18th, 2024. This event was a triple knockout event with 6 teams qualifying for playoffs. Team Martin Laycock and Team Springer qualified out of the A event, Team Barber Height and Team Gamble Kaltoff qualified out of the B event, and Team Kleider and Bucarac came out of the C event. In the playoffs, Team Gamble Kaltoff defeated the Bucarac siblings 12-3 in the quarterfinal, then went on to defeat Springer 6-3 in the semifinal, and faced a strong Team Martin Laycock in the final. It came down to the final rock, but ultimately Team Gamble Kaltoff stole the win in the 8th end to defeat Steve Laycock and Nancy Martin 8-5. The pair headed out to the 2024 Canadian Mixed Doubles Championships in New Brunswick on March 17th to 22nd, where they ended the championship with a 3-4 record. Congratulations to Christy Gamble and Dustin Kaltoff. The 2024 PharmaSave Junior Provincials took place at the Twin Rivers Curling Club in North Battleford on February 22nd to 25th. 11 women's teams and 6 men's teams hit the ice in hopes of representing Saskatchewan at the 2024 New Holland Under-20 Canadian Championships in Fort McMurray, Alberta on March 24th to 31st. On the women's side, it was a triple knockout with 4 teams qualifying for the playoff round. Team Pomedley came out of the A event, Team Beausoleil came out of the B event, and Team Johnson and Team Rugg came out of the C event. In the playoff round, it was Team Pomedley who won the 1-2 game to secure their spot in Sunday's final. Team Beausoleil defeated Team Johnson 10-6 in the semifinal to secure their spot in the final against Team Pomedley. It was Team Pomedley who defeated Team Beausoleil 7-4 to secure their undefeated championship win.
We kept our vibes out on the ice so chill, and we had great attitudes in every single one of those games, and there were no nerves. We were just rock solid steel out there.
Team Pomedley from the Nutana Curling Club went on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 New Holland Canadian Championships, where they finished the event with a record of 1-7. The team consists of skip Jenna Pomedley, third Melissa Remishilo, second Kelsey Noyes, lead Kylie Willems, and coach Fern Anderson. The men's event was a full round robin with 3 teams qualifying for playoffs. After the round robin play, there were 3 teams with a 3-1 record. Based on their head-to-head record, Team Druids and Team Dirksen played in the 1-2 game, with the winner going straight to the final and the loser playing Team Zaravlov in the semifinal on Sunday morning. Team Druids defeated Team Dirksen 8-5 in the 1-2 game and moved on to Sunday's final. In the semifinal, Team Dirksen defeated Team Zaravlov 7-3 to book their spot in the final. Team Druids defeated Team Dirksen 8-2 and secured their undefeated championship win.
I think we were just getting along really well, staying positive. We brought a lot of energy to every game. We're communicating really well.
Team Druids consists of skip Matthew Druids, third Michael Hom, second Braden Heistad, lead Jared Tessier, and coach Dale Neufeld. Due to Saskatchewan's performance at the last few Under-20 national championships, Saskatchewan has been given another berth into the men's division to represent Saskatchewan number 2 at the National Championship. Congratulations to Team Dirksen on making the final and being named Team Saskatchewan 2. Team Dirksen consists of skip Dylan Dirksen, third Logan Sawicki, second Tyler Dirksen, lead Gavin Martins, and coach Brad Kennedy. Team Druids from the Nutana Curling Club and Team Dirksen from the Martinsville Curling Club went on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 New Holland Under-20 Canadian Championships in Fort McMurray, Alberta on March 24th to 31st. Team Druids ended the event with a 4-4 record, just missing playoffs, while Team Dirksen had a great run in the playoffs, just missing the podium, placing 4th overall. The 2024 Under-20 Mixed Doubles Provincials took place at the Lumsden Curling Club on February 29th to March 3rd, 2024. 11 teams from across the province took the ice hoping to capture the provincial title. The event was a triple knockout with Team Pemedley Heisted coming out of the B event and winning 2 straight games in the playoffs to capture the championship win. Congratulations to Jenna Pemedley, Braden Heisted, and coach Dwight Pemedley. The 2024 Masters Provincials took place at the Lloydminster Curling Club on February 8th to 11th, 2024. In the men's division, it was the reigning champions Team Humble who secured their back-to-back victory. After going 3-1 through round-robin play, Team Humble had only lost 1 game to Team Lane. After Team Humble defeated Team Ritzik 10-1 in the 2 vs 2 game, they faced Team Lane again, but this time Team Humble picked up the win to secure their spot in the final. On Championship Sunday, Team Humble played a strong game against Team Baber and came out with the provincial title. At the 2024 Canadian Masters Curling Championships, Team Humble battled all the way to the final, where they faced a strong team from Ontario. The team fell to Ontario, losing the final 8-5 and brought home the silver medal. Congratulations to skip Brian Humble, third Terry Hersicorn, second Murray Saparlo, and lead Carrie Tarasoff. On the women's side, it was Team Campbell who went 3-1 through round-robin play and secured their spot in the 2 vs 2 game on Saturday night. They defeated Team Ford on Saturday night and faced off against Team Foster in the semi-final, where they scored a 5-ender in the 5th end to take the lead and ultimately secure their 8-7 victory. In the final, it was a rematch against an undefeated Team Streifel who had previously beat them in round-robin play. This time, it was Team Campbell who came out with the 7-4 victory and the provincial title. At the 2024 Canadian Masters Curling Championships, Team Campbell finished with a record of 1-8. Congratulations to skip June Campbell, third Deanne Miller-Jones, second Donna L., and lead Sylvia Broad. The Martinsville Curling Club hosted the 2024 Bike Tricks Senior Women's Provincials, and the Melfort Curling Club hosted the Bike Tricks Men's Senior Provincials on March 14th to 17th. This event was an open event where both divisions played round-robin formats. The women's event was a round-robin with 2 pools of 4, with all teams qualifying for the playoffs. In the playoff round, it was Team Streifel and Team Anderson who won their respective games and earned a spot in Sunday's semifinals. Team Foster and Team Doig battled through the quarterfinals and also secured their spots to play on Sunday. In the semifinal, Team Foster defeated Team Anderson 7-4 and Team Streifel defeated Team Doig 9-8. The final was a very close game between Team Foster and Team Streifel, where the teams were tied up in the 8th end, and it was Team Streifel who stole 3 in the final end to secure their win. They will go on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Everest Canadian Senior Curling Championships in Moncton, New Brunswick on December 2nd to 7th, 2024. The team consists of skip Tracy Streifel, third Candice Newkirk, second Danette Tracy, and lead Julie Van Danemiel. On the men's side, it was 2 pools of 6 teams, with the top 3 teams from each pool qualifying for playoffs. Team Cordy finished the round-robin play with a perfect 5-0 record, which secured their spot in Sunday's semi-final. Team Bryden finished at the top of their pool with a 4-1 record and also secured a spot in the semi-final. In the quarterfinals, Team Joyce defeated Team Fell 6-1 and Team Humble defeated Team Hartung 8-2. In the final game, Team Bryden was up against undefeated Team Cordy, and it was Team Bryden who claimed the Green Jackets and the 8-4 victory. They will go on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Everest Canadian Senior Curling Championships in Moncton, New Brunswick on December 2nd to 7th, 2024. Congratulations to skip Randy Bryden, third Troy Robinson, second Russ Bryden, and lead Chris Semenchuk. The 2024 Mixed Provincials took place in Kindersley on March 21st to 24th. 10 mixed teams from across Saskatchewan competed for the chance to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Canadian Mixed Curling Championships at the St. Catharines Golf and Country Club in St. Catharines in November. The event was a triple knockout with Team Hartung winning the A event, Team Ackerman winning the B event, and Team Height and Team Springer coming out of the C events. In the playoffs, Team Ackerman defeated Team Hartung 4-3 to claim a spot in Sunday's final. Team Springer defeated Team Height 7-2 and Team Hartung 9-8 in the semifinal to secure a spot in the championship game. When all the rocks came to rest, it was Team Ackerman who came out with a 9-6 victory. Team Ackerman from the Highland Curling Club will represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Canadian Mixed Curling Championships at the St. Catharines Golf and Country Club in St. Catharines in November. Congratulations to skip Jason Ackerman, third Robin Silvernagel, second Sam Wills, and lead Colleen Ackerman. The U12 and U15 Triples Cup is a new thriving division of curling in Saskatchewan, with 8 U12 teams and 16 U15 teams competing at the Sask Milk U12 and U15 Triples Cups that took place on March 23rd and 24th in Unity, Saskatchewan. Triples is a new discipline of curling introduced by Curling Canada with the hope of getting more athletes playing and developing their skills as well as their love for the game. Our U12 Tier 1 champions were the sharpshooters from Munster, Cooper Mugley, Chloe Hodgman, Tegan Bernhard, Coach Kyle Mugley. The U15 champions was Team Cool Shots from Leader, Saskatchewan, Andrea Fredette, Claire Meacham, Grace Wickenheiser, coached by Sean Meacham. Team Saskatchewan captured the gold medal at the 2024 Canadian Wheelchair Championships, defeating Team Newfoundland and Labrador in a 7-6 extra end final. This is the second consecutive gold medal for Team Saskatchewan on home turf. Congratulations to skip Gil Dash, third Marie Wright, second Moose Gibson, and lead Cheryl Peterson. On March 14th to 17th, 2 Saskatchewan teams headed out to the 2024 Canadian Pride Curling Championships in St. John's. Congratulations to Team Saskatchewan 1, Team Anderson, Dustin, Avery, Spencer, and Daniel, and Team Saskatchewan 2, Team Flash, Dylan, Trevor, Kurt, and Chad. After a nail-biter of a final, Team Anderson captured the silver medal. Congratulations to both Team Anderson and Team Flash on a great showing. Congratulations to our 2024 Stick Curling Champions. Winners of the gold medal were Darren and Daryl Beach from the Highland Curling Club. Taking home the silver medal was Anita Ford and Carol Mitchell from the Highland Curling Club. These teams went on to represent Saskatchewan at the 2024 Canadian Stick Curling Championships in Ontario, where they had a great showing. In March of 2024, Team Bryden captured the U Sport Curling Championships in Fredericton, New Brunswick. The team consists of skip Joshua Bryden, third Ryan Gabarczyk, second Carter Williamson, lead Adam Bukarak, alternate Aidan Wittenmeyer, and coach Jamie Schneider. The last time the U of R won this event was in 2009. Congratulations to Team Saskatchewan on their gold medal victory at the Canadian Firefighters Curling Association Championships in Moosomin, Saskatchewan. They ended round robin with an 8-2 record, securing them a spot in the 1 vs 2 game. After losing the 1 vs 2 game to a strong Team Alberta, Team Saskatchewan battled back in the semi-final and defeated Team Southern Ontario. The final game was a rematch against Team Alberta, where Team Saskatchewan took the 11-1 victory. Team Saskatchewan is comprised of skip Greg Tarasoff, third Chris Heikert, second Carmen Coach, lead Andrew Kowalski, and director Ian Wainwright. The 2024 Mixed National Curling Championships took place in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Team Saskatchewan, represented by skip Sean Meacham, third Kelly Schaefer, second Chris Heikert, and lead TJ Heikert, finished round-robin play at the top of their pool with a 5-1 record. They added 4 wins to this winning record in the championship pool, securing them a spot in the semi-final. They defeated Team Nova Scotia in the semi-final and Team Manitoba in the final. Congratulations to Team Meacham. The SHSAA High School Championships took place again this year. In the men's division, it was Wynyard taking home the bronze, Esterhazy taking home the silver, and Balgony winning the gold. On the women's side, it was Saskatoon's Holy Cross who won the bronze, North Battleford Comp who took home the silver, and Moose Jaw Peacock who won the gold. In the mixed division, it was Yorkton who won the bronze, Moose Jaw Central who took home the silver, and Latman who won the gold. CURLSASK would like to extend a huge thank you to all the umpires, officials, ice makers, host committees, volunteers, and everyone who worked behind the scenes to make this season a success. We wouldn't have had the successful season that we did without your support.